I remember when I was younger, in the place where I grew up, the sidewalks used to wrap around my neck. I swear that town nearly strangled me to death. Really? But you don't even look gay. Really, I ask? What do gay people look like? Well, you know what I mean, man. You don't act gay. Really, I ask. Insulted, frankly. I know you meant that as a compliment, but what kind of man would I be if I let you compliment me simply by negating my reality? Some sort of Uncle Tom, I suppose. You're like so many of those kids that I went to school with, that I grew up with. You're not really black, they'd say, smiling at the fact that they had just complimented me simply for being more like them and less like what I'm supposed to be. These comments were usually based on some aspect of my speech or whatever, things I would later grow to see as a curse on me and on them, but at the time I was smiling too because I really was pleased by their comment. I didn't know any better, and neither did they. I liked boys, and that made me gay and white. But I beat boys up who called me nigger, and that made me black and straight. So I smiled whenever anyone said I wasn't too gay or too black, and that made me confused. The hardest part to admit is that I wanted it more and more. You see, when you're one of the few black kids in an all-white town, gay in an anti-gay world, it's easy to get kind of fucked up, but it's not your fault. And that's what I had to learn for myself. So it took me a little while to figure it out. I can be black and I can be gay. I can fight and I can cry. I can listen to rock music and it won't bleach my skin. I can listen to Gil Scott-Heron and Nina Simone and it don't make me hate white folks. A skeptic sometimes, maybe, but we are all works in progress. And I must also realize that I can't teach what I have to teach if I don't claim myself or if I continue to blame myself for being the fucked up, confused person that I was. So what? So what? So what? So what? Miles blew me away from so much of the self-hatred. I was so proud that a black man, so dark, played those things, flat, ugly notes that demanded respect, that questioned everything. This is my story, and this is my song. But sometimes I still get too scared to totally be myself. Sometimes I wish I had the guts to leave the house naked and lay down on the cool concrete. I'd stare into the air, fantasize about the stars that I could fuck the sky until they came showering down over me in a symphony of light. Sometimes I wish I had the guts to return to my hometown with the sole purpose of climbing my high school's flagpole and cutting loose the blood-red white supremacist mockery of my blues that still flies there. Sometimes I wish I had the guts to do lots of things. Right now, I really hope I have the guts to continue writing this poem, continue figuring out the hard stuff, fighting through my history and curbing my desire to go get a bottle of whiskey and get horribly, horribly drunk, enough to wish that I had had the guts not to. But I look at my watch, and it's a couple minutes past 2 a.m. The liquor stores are closed, and my poetry has gotten me through again. I get up from the desk. I walk to the mirror. I do too look gay.